Hello, so today we are going over the Mycobacterium leprae. My name is Katie Nguyen.
And my name is Wion. So the structure of Mycobacterium leprae. This is an axis rod-shaped organism with parallel sides and round ends. As you can see in the picture below, it's parallel with round ends. It's a gram-positive Arabic that is surrounded by a waxy coating. There's inflammation in the neural cells that causes neuropathy and serious nerve damage.
So the history of leprosy is that it comes from the Latin word lepra. So this means it was present around the ancient Greek Roman times. This was likely due to overcrowding, poor hygiene, and malnutrition. Additionally, it was also prevalent in the 19th century, so more recently, where hygiene was and sanitation was not as established as it is now. Before medicine, leprosy was viewed as a punishment for sins because religion was the explanation to a lot of diseases and illnesses before science was. And contrary to popular belief, it was not actually flesh-eating and it never has been. So, what is leprosy? It's officially known as Hansen's disease. The symptoms on the skin can cause blisters and other sort of lesions. It also affects the nervous system. And as I said previously, people have been aware of this disease since 400 BC, so very early on. However, it is still prevalent in modern day, where there's about 200,000 cases around the world per year. It is more common in poorer countries that don't have as good as healthcare as countries such as the US. In countries such as the US, it is not very common at all. It's very rare. So the prevalence, as I mentioned before, so it is spread through direct contact with bodily fluids, such as saliva or mucus, or if you lick an armadillo, then it is spread through animals as well. So not many people display symptoms. There are two kinds of reactions to Hansen's disease, and fewer people display the one where there's skin lesions and blisters and sort of nerve damage. And if you do display those kinds of symptoms, it is curable. So further in detail with the Hansen's disease is that they're on the skin. You can form discolored patches on the skin, growths, ulcers, and swelling. Symptoms in the nerves, because it does also affect the nervous system, is numbness of the skin, numbness of the hands and feet. This can also lead to more substantial damage because people don't realize that they have injuries on their hands or feet, and this can also lead to amputations, such as in the old days, this is why it got the reputation for being flesh-eating, even though it doesn't actually feed off of flesh. Symptoms can take 5 to 20 years to develop.
Other symptoms of leprosy, as you can see in this image, there's pale and pink colored patches on the skin. There is formation of the skin, and then the palm, it feels like insects are crawling on the palm. And then if you look at the image with the leg, there's reddish patches on the skin with sensory loss. And then leprosy can also cause an individual to lose their fingers and toes and shorten and deform them as well. And it can cause deformity and paralysis and ulceration on the skin, muscle weakness, and poor eyesight. For treatment, according to World Health Organization, there could be multi-drug therapy to treat leprosy, like antibiotics, and those three can be dapsone, rifampicin, and clofamizine. Leprosy is diagnosed clinically in a lab and is treated at least 2 to 3 years, and most of the time it takes longer to treat because it doesn't show, like people don't show symptoms until about 5 to 20 years, like Katie's mentioned in the previous slide. And nerve damage that was caused or disfiguration cannot be replaced by the medication. If it's untreated, the nerve damage can cause paralysis and crippling in the hands and feet as well. And this is the link. These are the links for that information. For example, we got CDC, MicroWiki, and other important websites that help us. So thank you for watching and have a great day.
Thank you.